After one of the most brutal election cycles, with 24/7 news coverage and headlines scrolling up and down your social media feeds, and even daily text and phone calls, it's about time for us to engage in the digital detox for the holidays. But hold on, don't scroll on before I break it down. According to a recent survey by the American Psychological Association, about 69% of Americans said they were feeling election stress going into this cycle. And if 70% of them actually said their stress was even more heightened when they thought about the idea of potential violence that might ensue as a result of the election outcomes. Oh, y'all, it's a lot going on. As if the stress of electing new officials wasn't enough, doom scrolling is making it even more normalized for us to feel this election stress even more than generations past. Let me explain. So in the past, generations may have consumed news by way of reading a newspaper or tuning in for the morning, afternoon, or evening time newscast. This gave people an opportunity to both consume national headlines, followed by these breaks where they could individually and collectively process the data that they were getting. They had an opportunity to kind of chew on news and breaking news headlines before they got dumped on with something else. Well, doom scrolling allows us these days to just go on an endless scroll, consuming one headline after another without time to process it, break it down, contextualize it, and this causes a unique type of stress to our brains. In 2023, Pew Research survey found that about 58% of people prefer to consume their news on their digital devices these days, as opposed to 27% of them who preferred actual television news consumption. More dangerously is the habit that a lot of us have developed of what we call two-screening, where we might be watching one thing on the TV and another thing on our cell phones simultaneously. Even more dangerous still is the idea that some of us working from home might be three-screening. That means to say you might have your show on TV, your laptop with some emails going on for work, and a social media scroll on your phone. All this to say that it's time for us to consider taking a digital detox for our health. And now is a perfect time of year, honestly, to just take a second to plan how we will kind of step away. For some people, this might be a designated time of day where we step away from screens, but for some people, this might be weeks at a time. Whatever it is for you, it's time to plan that digital detox. So read the latest article and start to make some plans for the holidays that would allow you to get into community and get the connections that you need while also resetting and getting ready for the new year. Happy holidays.